Alright agents, we have a super important task. We need to get out all of these little bits of information from all the secret hiding places at our HQ, but we have to do it without setting off the alarm. Let's see if we can get it done. Alright, carefully. Alright, we got the first bit of information out. Let's see if we can get the second. Oh no! We set off the alarm! Hi everyone, I'm Safia from ESQ, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own spy circuit like the one you saw before, using your knowledge of circuits and electricity. So to do this activity, you're going to need a couple materials from home. Firstly, you need 2 pieces of cardboard that are either the same size as the cardboard found in your kits, or are large enough that you can cut them to the same size as the cardboard in your kits. Secondly, you're going to need a piece of paper. Then you're going to need some sort of marker, a pencil, 2 AA batteries, you'll need a pair of scissors, and finally from home you'll need a glue gun and a hot glue stick. If you're having trouble finding a hot glue gun, another possible alternative would be double-sided tape. To do this activity, you're going to need certain materials from your kit. Firstly, you're going to need a piece of tin foil. Secondly, you're going to need a large piece of cardboard. Next, you'll need a small battery holder. You'll need 1 alligator clip wire, a small roll of electrical tape, 3 pieces of insulated wire, the circular buzzer. Finally, you'll need 1 of the 2 LEDs found in your kit, and 1 of the 2 paper clips from your kit. So the first thing we're going to be doing for this activity is we're going to be drawing out our little spy scenes. This can look like however you want, but you want to make sure you include a couple different places where you can hide your notes. I included about 4, you can include 4 as well, or you can include a couple more, a couple less. But once you have your scene set out, what we're going to do is we're going to take our second piece of cardboard and we're going to be using the hot glue to glue our pieces together. Please be really careful when you're using your hot glue gun because it's very hot, and you're going to apply hot glue along all the edges of your second piece. Press your first piece on top of the second piece, making sure that your spy scene is facing up, and you'll end up with your 2 pieces of cardboard attached together like this. The next step for our activity is to cut out the holes where you're going to be putting your secret note. You should be having about 4 holes, and you want to make sure that they go through both layers of the cardboard. To do this, you're going to carefully take your scissors, split them apart, and use them to stab through your cardboard. Now, it might take a little bit of force to get it through both layers of cardboard, and a good trick to help save your desk is to put a layer of papers underneath your cardboard, so when you stab, you go into the papers and not into the desk. Please be really careful not to hurt yourself when you're doing this step, and once you're done, you should have about 4 holes where you can hide all of your secret notes. For our next step, we're going to be taking our piece of tinfoil and gluing it to the back of our cardboard. So you're going to lay your piece of tinfoil down, you're going to put a little bit of hot glue onto it around the edges, and then you're going to be sticking your cardboard on with your spy scene facing up. You want to make sure you stick your cardboard on in a way where the tinfoil covers the back of the cardboard, but there's still tinfoil peeking out on all edges of our cardboard. Should look something like this when you have it all done. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our third piece of cardboard and we're going to be using our hot glue gun to put some hot glue around the edges, and we want to attach it onto the back of our tinfoil. So it all lines up and you have a nice piece here where you have 2 layers of cardboard, a layer of tinfoil, and a 3rd layer of cardboard attached to the back. Take this from the back and it'll look like this from the front. Next, we're going to move on to the circuit component of our activity. First, we're going to take our battery holder and attach our 2 batteries inside. Once we have those put in, we're going to take the black or negative wire of our battery holder and our alligator clip, and we want to attach the alligator clip to the exposed end of this black wire. Then you're going to be taking the red or positive wire of the battery clip and 1 of your pieces of insulated wire, and you want to twist the 2 exposed ends of these wires together. Once these wires are touching and attached together, you want to use a small piece of electrical tape to help secure their connection. So now you should have your battery pack, you'll have the red wire attached to 1 of your other pieces of insulated wire, and the black wire will be attached to an alligator clip. For our next step, we're going to be using the small buzzer component. What we want to do is we want to take the red wire attached to our buzzer, and we want to attach it to our piece of insulated wire that was attached to the red wire of our battery pack. We're going to be doing the same thing we did earlier, and we're going to be twisting the exposed ends of these two wires together, making sure they touch, and once you have them twisted together, we just want to secure this connection together with a little bit of electrical tape. Wrap your electrical tape around, and you should end up with a connection like this. For our next step, we're going to be taking our second piece of insulated wire, and we want to go and attach together the exposed end of this insulated piece to the black wire attached to our buzzer. You're going to twist the ends together like we've done with the other pieces of exposed wire, and once they're all connected, you want to secure the connection with a little bit of electrical tape. So you'll have to hold them together, make sure they're touched, and wrap a little bit of electrical tape around the two wires, like so. Once you have these two wires attached together, you want to take the other end of this insulated piece that we're working with, and we want to attach it to our LED. On your LED, you'll have two legs, a shorter leg and a longer leg. You want to attach your wire to this longer leg, which is the positive leg of the LED. You're going to twist these two wire exposed bits together, and like we did before, you want to use a little bit of electrical tape to secure the connection. Now for our next step, you want to take your third piece of exposed wire and using some electrical tape, attach it to the shorter or negative end of our LED. Then you want to take the other end of that wire, put a little bit of electrical tape on it, and we're going to tape this to one of our exposed edges of tinfoil that we had attached to our cardboard. So I'm going to choose this edge on the side here and just attach my wire to our tinfoil. Now, the final thing we're going to do is, using our hot glue gun, we want to hot glue the LED and the buzzer component to our pieces of cardboard. Be very careful, again, this glue is very hot, and once you've attached them on to anywhere on your HQ, you should end up with a cool looking photo like this. Now, the final component we need for our circuit is our pair of tweezers. So what you're going to need is one of the small paper clips from your kit. And what we're going to do is we're going to straighten it out. So you're going to take this side and gently bend this side up. Take the other side, bend that up as well. Take the hook part, bend it up a little bit more. And then you're going to carefully straighten out your ends, pinch them together at the top a little, and you should end up with a tweezer shape like this. Once you have your pair of tweezers, you want to go back to your alligator clip, which we attached to our battery holder, and you want to take the other end that's free and just clip it on to the very top of your tweezers. Now you have all the components of your circuit ready, and you can test your circuit by touching your tweezers to any part of the tinfoil. When you do this, your LED should light up and your buzzer should make a sound like this. If you're having a little trouble and you find that your buzzer isn't buzzing or your LED isn't lighting up, there might be a problem with one of your connections, so you should go back to all of your wires and make sure that they're all touching and attached securely. Alright, and now you're done with your spy circuit. The last thing to do is to write the secret codes on small pieces of paper, place them inside of your little hiding spots, and try to get them out using your tweezers. Good job, everyone!